The Oscar-winning and star-studded 2006 Martin Scorsese film The Departed is a remake of the 2002 Hong Kong film titled Infernal Affairs, directed by Andrew Lau and Alan Mak. Both films are about two men. One is an undercover police officer who infiltrates a mob boss's crime ring, and the other is a corrupt police officer, secretly working for that mob boss. Eventually, the paths of these two men cross, resulting in two of the most suspenseful and riveting crime dramas ever made. In this video, I'm going to compare both films, and at the end, I'll tell you which one I think is better. Now, Infernal Affairs came first, and many scenes in this movie appear nearly shot for shot in The Departed. However, Infernal Affairs is an hour and 40 minutes long, while The Departed clocks in at 2.5 hours. That's because The Departed dedicates a lot more time adding to individual characters' stories, especially the two main leads, played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon. The Departed also establishes relationships between characters better. For example, you understand why Damon's character is so loyal to Frank Costello, the Irish mob boss played by Jack Nicholson. And personally, this is my favorite Nicholson role behind only The Shining.
Don't laugh! This ain't reality TV!
In Infernal Affairs, they get to the main plot of the movie very quickly. Outsider knowledge that there are moles on both sides is established pretty early on in the movie. For example, there's a sting operation at the beginning of Infernal Affairs, but there's a good hour of setup before they ever get to that scene in The Departed. Also, The Departed combines the two female characters from Infernal Affairs into one character, played by Vera Farmiga, which adds a whole new, interesting dynamic and element to the remake that does not appear in the original film. Also, these movies have different endings. Not super different, but if you've seen The Departed, you know that the mole gets his in the end. Marky Mark takes care of him. That doesn't happen in Infernal Affairs. Infernal Affairs suggests that the character Lau has it worse even though he lives because he's in what they call continuous hell. The film actually opens with a Buddhist proverb. The worst of the 8 hells is called continuous hell. It has the meaning of continuous suffering.
What's the matter, smartass? You don't know any f***ing Shakespeare?
In Infernal Affairs, the actor Andy Lau plays the character Inspector Lau, who is the Matt Damon character, the corrupt cop working for the mob boss. And the actor Tony Leung, apologize if I'm not pronouncing that name correctly, plays the character named Jan. And both of these actors are great in this movie. Infernal Affairs is well made, well acted, suspenseful, and the shorter runtime could be seen as a plus for some viewers. However, I found a couple of the flashback sequences a little cheesy and not really fitting the tone established by the rest of the movie. I also found myself snickering at some of the music choices in Infernal Affairs. Maybe that's a cultural thing, I don't know, but if you've seen the movie and you felt the same way, let me know in the comments. Another issue I had with this movie. For some reason, they had different actors portray young Lau and old Lau and young Jan and old Jan because 10 years passes from the opening scene to the start of the movie. And the actor who plays young Jan actually looks a lot more like the actor who plays old Lau. So it was very confusing, and I do not know what the thought process was that was behind that. The Departed, on the other hand, is one of my favorite films of all time. It's actually the movie that woke me up to how phenomenal of an actor Leonardo DiCaprio is.
I mean, what's wrong with taking him on any one of the million felonies that you've seen him do or I've seen him do?
Matt Damon is also terrific in this movie as the villain. He plays just such a really good, slimy weasel. Infernal Affairs is a good movie. If you like foreign films, and especially if you're a fan of The Departed, you should definitely check it out. It was absolutely worth the $4 I spent renting it on Amazon Prime. But the better movie, in my opinion, is The Departed. The time dedicated to the characters, the amazing performances, of course, the legendary skill behind the lens from Martin Scorsese, and just the tension in The Departed is palpable. Make it one of the rare remakes that is better than the original. What are your thoughts? Have you seen both of these movies? Which one do you like better? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for more reviews in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.